So he did not have a condom,
No.
which
Nope.
is supposedly he's a germaphobe, is weird, right?
That he was not a germaphobe.
He was not a germaphobe at all. Yeah. And you made love.
Gross! What is wrong with you?
I mean...
I laid there and prayed for death.
Well, you did go there. You did go there. Why did you, if you were so grossed out by him, why did you have sex with him?
I still don't know.
That's a good answer.
Welcome to Conspiracy Theories Revealed. Conspiracy theories have been around for as long as mankind. And in the case of Donald J. Trump, one would not be criticized for wondering why so many conspiracy theories have either been fueled by him or are about him. At the time of launching this video, Donald Trump was bidding to become the 47th President of the United States of America in the 2024 US Presidential Elections.
For those who have chosen not to support me in the past, of which there were a few people, I'm reaching out to you for your guidance and your help so that we can work together.
Trump also narrowly survived an assassination attempt on July 13, 2024. In this video, 10 mind-blowing Donald Trump conspiracy theories, we count down and reveal a list of conspiracy theories that are either about or promoted by Donald Trump. From claims of stolen elections, claims of corrupt science and medicine, assassinations by Bill and Hillary Clinton, conspiracies surrounding Trump's assassination attempt, and numerous others. So here we go. Number 10. Claims about a clandestine opposition. The deep state.
It's about a deep state trying to drag a crook across the presidential finish line and trying to destroy the man Americans wanted in the Oval Office.
Donald J. Trump.
One of the most interesting conspiracy theories surrounding Donald Trump is the theory of a deep state working against him. This theory suggests that a secretive network within the government, made up of bureaucrats, intelligence agencies, and military officials, is actively attempting to undermine his administration. Supporters believe that these shadowy figures organized leaks, assassination attempts, investigations, and resistance to Trump's policies. They argue that the deep state's goal is to maintain control and stop Trump's efforts to drain the swamp, presenting him as an outsider threatening their power.
Here's my plan to dismantle the deep state and reclaim our democracy from Washington corruption once and for all, and corruption it is. First, I will immediately reissue my 2020 executive order restoring the president's authority to remove rogue bureaucrats, and I will wield that power very aggressively.
This theory gained significant popularity among Trump supporters, fueling distrust in governmental institutions. Number 9. Exaggerating the threat of immigrants and non-whites.
Nearly 180,000 illegal immigrants with criminal records ordered deported from our country are tonight roaming free to threaten peaceful citizens.
One of the most mind-blowing conspiracy theories about Donald Trump is his alleged use of the Great Replacement theory to exaggerate the threat of immigrants and non-whites. According to this theory, Trump claims that non-white immigrants from throughout the world are seeking to replace real Americans in employment, housing, and education.
I will immediately reinstate and expand the wildly successful Trump travel ban on entry from terror-plagued countries, territories, and places.
He has frequently tweeted false data visualizations alleging that whites killed by blacks make up 81% of crime, referencing a non-existent Crime Statistics Bureau. He has also argued that the Mexican government is sending criminals across the border. These stories serve to promote fear and justify Trump's agenda for stricter immigration policies. Number 8. Claims of corrupt science, medicine, and statistics.
He's going to lock down. This guy wants to lock down. He'll listen to the scientists. If I listened totally to the scientists, we would right now have a country that would be in a massive depression.
Another theory proposes that Trump was targeted by corrupt scientists, doctors, and statisticians, especially during COVID-19. They claim the medical establishment, along with political rivals, manipulated data to discredit Trump, alleging COVID-19 deaths were inflated.
There's a question as to hoarding of ventilators. Some hospitals and independent hospitals and some hospital chains, as we call them. They are holding ventilators. They don't want to let them up.
Accusations include Anthony Fauci conspiring with the pharmaceutical industry.
But at the same time, he hasn't worn masks consistently. He's pushed back against things you've said.
See, I think that's less an anti-science than it's more a statement.
What kind of a statement?
You know, a statement of strength, like we're strong, we don't need a mask, that kind of thing.
Is that...
he sometimes equates wearing a mask with weakness.
Does that make sense to you?
No, it doesn't, of course not.
And figures like Bill Gates profiting from vaccines. Trump's claims about vaccines causing autism and wind turbines causing cancer further fueled distrust in science and medicine among his supporters. Number 7. Bill and Hillary Clinton, assassination conspiracies.
Hillary Clinton's campaign says Trump manufactured his latest charge. He's alleging her State Department emails may have tipped off Iran that a missing nuclear scientist was cooperating with the U.S. The newest nationwide poll out this morning shows Clinton leading Trump 51 to 41%.
Conspiracy theories about the Clintons have been around for decades, but they gained more attention during Trump's presidency. Some theorists believe that Bill and Hillary Clinton were involved in several suspicious deaths to protect their interests and eliminate threats.
Trump went even further, accusing Clinton of contributing to this man's murder. It's an allegation for which there is no proof, the kind of charge that in a normal election year would turn a race upside down.
These theories suggest they eliminated political opponents, journalists, and associates to maintain power. Trump's lock her up comments fueled these beliefs, with supporters thinking the Clintons' alleged crimes were covered up by the media and political establishment. At Conspiracy Theories Revealed, we also let you be the judge by encouraging you to share your comments and thoughts in the comments section of this video. Number 6. Joe and Hunter Biden, Ukraine connections.
The conversation I had was largely congratulatory.
Including for the first time how Joe Biden and his son Hunter played into that conversation.
Was largely the fact that we don't want our people, like Vice President Biden and his son, creating to the corruption already in the Ukraine.
The controversy surrounding Joe Biden and his son Hunter's dealings in Ukraine has been an ideal setting for conspiracy theories. Trump's supporters claim that the Bidens engaged in corrupt activities in Ukraine and used their political power for personal gain, a theory amplified during Trump's impeachment trial.
As for the Bidens, here's your daily reminder that there is no evidence of any wrongdoing by the former vice president or his son in Ukraine. And with respect to China and Trump's claim that the father and son got millions of dollars from the country, there is no evidence that former Vice President Joe Biden received a dime.
They argue Hunter's board position at a Ukrainian energy company and Joe's push to dismiss a prosecutor investigating the company suggest a corrupt plot to protect the Bidens and the Democratic Party. Number 5. Ted Cruz and the JFK assassination.
Those comments from Donald Trump this morning, more controversy about Ted Cruz's father. Ted Cruz's father, and what Trump seemed to be suggesting was some kind of link to Lee Harvey Oswald based on reporting from the National Enquirer.
One of the more strange theories links Senator Ted Cruz's father to the assassination of President John F. Kennedy. During the 2016 Republican primary, Trump suggested that Rafael Cruz, Ted's father, was connected with Lee Harvey Oswald, JFK's assassin. This claim, despite being widely debunked, captured the public's imagination and further fueled the conspiracy theory context surrounding Trump and his political rivals.
His father. I don't know his father. I met him once. I think he's a lovely guy. All I did is point out the fact that on the cover of the National Enquirer, there was a picture of him and crazy Lee Harvey Oswald having breakfast. Now, Ted never denied that it was his father. Instead, he said, Donald Trump, I had nothing to do with it.
Trump's claim was part of a broader tactic to discredit Cruz during the heated presidential race. Number 4. The January 6th Capitol Hill riots were a setup.
At his rally in Las Vegas yesterday, Donald Trump once again suggested that he would pardon the January 6th insurrectionists in a second term. He deemed those insurrectionists hostages, victims, and warriors.
The storming of the Capitol on January 6, 2021, has been surrounded by conspiracy theories claiming it was a setup.
We're going to do a lot of things. We're going to look very strongly at J6. Those people, there has never been people treated more horrifically than J6 hostages.
Some Trump supporters claim the January 6th Capitol riot was a setup by left-wing activists and the FBI to frame Trump and his followers. They argue this chaos was used to impeach Trump again and label his supporters as violent extremists.
Well, I don't think too many believe that. And let me tell you about January 6th. On January 6th, we had a great border. Nobody coming through, very few. On January 6th, we were energy independent. On January 6th, we had the lowest taxes ever. We had the lowest regulations ever. On January 6th, we were respected all over the world. All over the world, we were respected. And then he comes in, and we're now laughed at. We're like a bunch of stupid people. What happened to the United States' reputation under this man's leadership is horrible.
Conspiracy theories even suggest Antifa members were among the crowd, provoking violence to create a false narrative of a Trump-led rebellion, justifying a crackdown on his base and suppressing opposition. Number 3, 2016 and 2020 election claims.
To Washington and Atlanta, the latest on the indictment of former President Trump. Trump is now claiming he's going to hold a news conference on Monday, he says, to release what he calls, quote, an irrefutable report that would prove his false claims of election fraud in Georgia, despite all the responsible officials in Georgia, elected officials, courts, saying there was no stolen election there.
Trump's allegations of massive voter fraud in the 2016 and 2020 elections have been among the most controversial conspiracy theories he and his supporters have promoted. Despite winning in 2016, he alleged millions of illegal votes were cast against him. In 2020, after losing to Joe Biden, he claimed the election was rigged.
Trump's charged now with 13 counts in Atlanta, including racketeering. The indictment putting him atop a, quote, criminal organization, as the indictment says, that includes 18 aides, attorneys, and associates, and 30 unnamed co-conspirators, all, according to the indictment, allegedly co-conspiring to strong-arm Georgia into helping Trump cling to power.
These claims led to numerous lawsuits and recounts, none proving his accusations, yet they continue to fuel debates about election credibility in the U.S. Number 2, the Stormy Daniels government conspiracy.
A big loss for Trump in the New York hush money criminal case, the judge ruling against Trump's efforts to block testimony from Michael Cohen and Stormy Daniels.
The scandal involving Trump and adult film porn star Stormy Daniels gave rise to theories of a government conspiracy. Some believe the affair was used to blackmail Trump or damage his image, with media and political opponents amplifying the story to distract from his achievements and encourage investigations.
That there would be a paper trail and money trail linking me to Donald Trump so that he could not have me killed. All I had to do was sign this piece of paper and collect $130,000.
Supporters argue that Daniels' claims and legal battles were manipulated to show Trump as morally corrupt, weakening his support base and diverting attention from his policy successes. Number 1, Trump assassination attempt sparks wild conspiracy theories.
Addressing thousands of supporters in the swing state of Michigan amid tight security, Mr. Trump claimed his Democratic opponents were the enemies of democracy.
The assassination attempt on Trump has instantly fueled a variety of wild conspiracy theories. For example, some believe that foreign rivals like China or Russia organized the attempt to destabilize the U.S. still. Others strongly believe that rebel groups, including far-right leftists or even angry Republicans, were behind it.
If you want to really see something that's said, take a look at what happened.
Another theory suggests that the assassination attempt was a false flag operation designed to strengthen Trump's image as a target of the deep state and gain sympathy. All these theories highlight the deeply divided and increasingly heated political climate in the United States, in which any incident can become a trigger for conspiracy theories. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video, leave us a like and check out other cool videos from our channel, Conspiracy Theories Revealed. Also, be sure to subscribe to our channel to be notified of our latest videos as we continue to uncover and reveal conspiracy theories where we let you be the judge.